Joining us now is a social worker at the United Community Family Services and Chaldean American Ladies of Charity. RJ Gabarra joins us now on the Michigan Megacast. RJ, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate having you on. So first of all, can you tell us about United Family Services, the history of the organization, and some of the services that it provides to the community?
Yes. So originally, the organization started off as Chaldean American Ladies of Charity. It was founded in May 1961. So we just celebrated 62 years, which is amazing. 61, I'm sorry. And it was founded by the Archbishop, George Garmo. So he started it mainly with a few other women, who was Rosemary Antoine, Mary Davish was the president, and Margaret Sarafa. So he started this organization back then, and it was mostly to serve the community, and particularly, specifically the seniors. So that was the focus in the beginning, and they assisted with building the first Chaldean home apartments in Southfield, which is right next to one of the Chaldean churches in Southfield as well. So since then, the organization has really evolved. In 2016, we added the name United Community Family Services, just to reflect on all the services that we were doing. So, to make people feel like it's not just for Chaldeans. Literally, we serve anybody in the community. So, so that's when we added the name in 2016, and we still kept Calc, just because it's the original name. So since then, we've just been trying to do services for the community, low-income families, just anybody in need, really.
We're joined by RJ Gabarra, social worker at United Community Family Services, joining us on the Michigan Megacast, one of 299 Share Detroit supported charities and nonprofits. You can also learn more information by visiting sharedetroit.org and finding them in their Find a Nonprofit section, where you'll find their website, you'll find more contact information, some ways you can help, and some ways you can also volunteer with the United Community Family Services organization by visiting sharedetroit.org. And so you mentioned that the organization originally was the Chaldean American Ladies of Charity in West Bloomfield, where our flagship station on the Megacast network, Civic Center TV, is located. There's a large Chaldean population, but for those across the state that may not have ever heard of the Chaldean population or know of the history of the Chaldean people, can you give us a little bit of an overview about who the Chaldean people are?
Yes, of course. So Chaldeans are originally from Iraq, so they're Iraqi Christians, and we date back thousands of years, probably like 5,000-6,000 years, to Mesopotamia, which is now present-day Iraq. And we started moving here to the United States. So we speak Aramaic, which is Jesus's language. So it kind of, depending on the area too, there's a little bit of the dialect difference, but it's, which we call now Chaldean. So, so since then, we started migrating here to the U.S. like other minorities in the 1920s, just for freedom of speech, political freedom, more opportunities, religious freedom. So since then, a lot of Chaldeans have been migrating to the United States, and Michigan is actually the Metro Detroit area specifically, just because all Chaldeans migrate together. So if you see one, you're going to see many. That's just the way it works, just because we're really close-knit, and family, religion, the church, and just our community is our focus, and we're very family orientated. So, so Michigan is actually the second largest population outside of Iraq to have Chaldeans. And we actually have a Chaldean cultural center as well inside of Shenandoah in West Bloomfield. So that they're amazing. So we have our own little museum now, so it's great. And you can go in, it's free to it's open to the public, and you can browse around and you can see all the history and everything. So we're originally from Iraq. We've been migrating here since the 1920s, and since 2000s, it's gotten significantly higher just because of refugees fleeing from Iraq and coming to the United States as well.
More information can be found on United Community Family Services by visiting their website at ucfamilyservices.org. That's ucfamilyservices.org, or by visiting shareddetroit.org and searching in their Find a Nonprofit section for United Community Family Services. And RJ Gabarra, a social worker at this organization, joins us on the Michigan Megacast. And as you said, these services are open to the full community. It's not just to the Chaldean community, but also to its neighbors, its friends, its family, everybody in the local area. So if someone is interested in signing themselves up or getting a loved one signed up for some of these programs, how can they best go about doing that and learn more information?
So just call the office. We're here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Just say, hey, I have somebody, or I myself need some assistance. And then one of our case managers can take the call, do like a quick intake over the phone, and we'll make an appointment for them to come in and see what services we can provide for them.
More information, again, can be found on all those services at ucfamilyservices.org. That's UC, the letter U, the letter C, familyservices.org, or by visiting shareddetroit.org, where you can learn about United Family and Community Family Services and 298 other charities and nonprofits in the Metro Detroit area. And so, RJ, coming up, we have some exciting events that will benefit all that you're doing over at United Community Family Services, including a charity golf outing and dinner party. That's going to be happening next week. It's Friday, June 10th. Can you tell us about that event and if people can still participate?
Yes. So tickets are available online through our website, ucfamilyservices.org. And or you can always call the office as well and speak with Courtney. She's our events coordinator, and she'll be more than happy to walk you through the process as well. So the golf outing is at Shenandoah Golf Course in West Bloomfield, and shotgun starts at 2 p.m. So it's a little on the later side just because the dinner is right after. Registration starts at noon. The all-white dinner party is at 7:30. And that's really fun. We have a live DJ. It's outside, weather permitting, hopefully, and there's cabanas around and music going on and dinner and just, a lot of people having fun.
More information, again, can be found on ucfamilyservices.org. That's the letter U, the letter C, familyservices.org, or by visiting shareddetroit.org and clicking on their Find a Nonprofit link and searching for United Community Family Services. That's United Community Family Services on shareddetroit.org. Another event coming up in a few months, coming up in August, is your Calc Night Live Timeless Hope Gala. Can you tell us about that event?
So the gala is what we run every year. So every year is a different theme. So this theme is Calc Night Live. So it's kind of a play off SNL. So we have a live comedian coming, and we have raffle prizes, live music again. So it should be a really fun, relaxing night, a fun night, date night, whatever you want to come out and support. We'll be more than happy to have you. And those ticket options are online as well. And that's on August 18th.
August 18th, that is a Thursday night, the Calc Night Live Timeless Hope Gala. More information can be found on that event, as well as their charity golf outing, by visiting their website at ucfamilyservices.org/our-events. That's ucfamilyservices.org/our-events, or go to their website and scroll over to their events link at the top of the page, which will give you more more information on agency events, program events, and more. ucfamilyservices.org, or by visiting their website, the Shared Detroit website at shareddetroit.org. And so, RJ, if people would like to participate in other ways, such as volunteering, helping some of these programs be enacted by your organization, how can they go about that? What sort of opportunities are there for volunteerism with your organization?
So we have a lot of volunteer opportunities. Aside from our agency events like the gala or the golf outing, we have program events that's specific to our agency. We have a food pantry that we run twice a month. That's on the second and fourth Friday of every month. So we love to have volunteers to come help prepare us the day before on Thursdays and then distribute on Fridays. We have an after-school program for kids that we would love to have tutors for if anybody feels so inclined to volunteer for that. We also have other programs that run throughout the year for volunteer opportunities. We have a big warehouse in the back, so we always need assistance if we do a warehouse clean out, anything like that. And then, so we have a lot of different volunteer opportunities. We are having World Refugee Day and throwing a big picnic on June 20th as well. So we would love to have volunteers for that. So there's always like events going on that we would love to have volunteers help us out with.
More information on all of those events and volunteer opportunities can be found in a couple of places. ShareDetroit.org. You click on there, find a nonprofit link, and search for United Community Family Services, and you'll find volunteer opportunities there. You'll find the website, more contact information, ways you can donate, both physical items and monetary donations as well. And you can also visit their website directly at ucfamilyservices.org. That's ucfamilyservices.org to go directly to their website for more information on programs and events. Their phone number, 248-528-0130. That's 248-528-0130. We're joined by social worker RJ Gabarra from the United Community Family Services joining us on the Megacast. RJ, another couple minutes before we'll say goodbye today. Anything else that we haven't discussed about your organization, the services it provides, the events or other qualities of your organization that you would like to touch on?
Yeah, so our other programs and services that we provide is an elderly program. So a lot of our grants, so we run on grants that we have somebody apply for. So a lot of our grants are focused on refugees, but we also have a mom's program that allows, pregnant women that are now or new moms that have children up to like 1 year old that come in, and then they have a medical health professional talking to them about just motherhood and what's expected during pregnancy, and that's twice a month. And then we also have, our food pantry. If someone needs food, as we can register them and they can come in for food pantry. And then we have a big warehouse in the back that has clothing. A lot of the clothing are donated, but we also have new clothing, and they can come in for appointments and pick out what they need. We also have a dental program right now that we have partnered with Delta Dental to get our clients cleanings or x-rays, anything that their insurance may not cover, or if they don't have insurance. We have an elderly program, that's my program, and just connecting the elderly clients with services outside in the community, like connecting them to the senior community centers or with their benefits, calling Social Security with them, whatever it may be. And then we also have a new program that's starting up with women's empowerment, trying to get them to build their resume, interviewing skills. We even have a CNA class that they're going to be enrolled in later on in the program, or a sewing class as well that they're going to be enrolled in. And then, of course, since a lot of our clients are immigrants and refugees, we have a citizenship program that we assist them with studying for the exam, ESL classes, and preparing them for the exam. So hopefully they can become U.S. citizens.
So many great programs and so many different opportunities through your organization. RJ, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you.